Hey everyone, welcome to your messages for today and this week. I am using Oracle of the Angels, so if you would, because we're going to jump right into it, please choose either 1, 2, or 3. Of course, I say we're going to jump right into it, and I didn't already pick the cards. I'm just going to give a quick shuffle. That's 1. One's 2. And I want to say happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. I hope you're all doing something fun. Maybe drinking some green beer. I would do that if I liked beer, but I don't. All right, let's begin. If you have chosen number 1, we have here application. Okay, I think you can see it if I angle it that way. So if you look at this, you have an open book with a tree and I think it's a woman. Yep, guy, doesn't really matter. A person coming out of it. Honestly, what I hear with this is growth. Growth happens when you learn lessons, right? Whether you're in school or just life lessons. Well, I feel that this is more of a life lesson versus some subject you're studying at school, okay? So, and of course, this is application, because I feel like whatever situation you are going through, and this does feel, I was going to say relationship related. I'm just, it doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationship. I'm literally, though, just seeing you and one other person, okay? So it could be, you and your partner, you and a specific family member, you and a specific coworker, okay? I just feel, and I feel like whoever the first person is that pops into your head as I say this, if you chose number 1, that's who I'd be referring to, okay? So I feel like whatever situation you are going through with them, and it's coming across to me like it's a fairly difficult situation. I don't want to say it's all negative and toxic and horrible. Maybe there may be some parts of it that very well could be. But there is just this sense of sort of coming unglued, coming undone, and needing to rebuild yourself specifically in order to rebuild the relationship, or rebuild yourself enough to accept a new relationship, okay, to sort of replace the one that may or may not be crumbling right now. So there is this, it feels just like a big life lesson between you and this other person. Very karmic. You two are supposed to be going through this in this lifetime for whatever reason. And I can't quite tell you how long this will play out. For some, this very well could just end literally like tomorrow. For others, this actually could just keep going on because you're supposed to be together in this lifetime in whatever capacity you're supposed to be in. So, but there is this lesson that is to be learned, and it's the lesson that needs to be applied to your new way of thinking, because I'm very focused on the mind right now. So it's like, a big part of you may have sort of broken down, and maybe even on a physical level, but your mind especially, you're not the person you were a year ago, 6 months ago, a month ago. There is this blank canvas, sort of, if you will, this blank slate right in front of you that you can paint your life the way you want to. You can build it and create it the way that you really want to. It's just you have to apply the lessons you have learned from a year ago up until now. You need to apply it to build the life that you want, okay? So, but there is still, there is just this one specific situation that maybe you just keep thinking a lot about. Maybe that's why I was focused on the mind. You just keep thinking about it so much that you haven't quite learned the lesson yet. You haven't let go enough to learn it. You're still in the process of it. Either way, though, I'm getting that there is this application of a big life lesson, and it's going to help shape your future. I'm seeing it as a great thing. things may fall away, but in the end, I'm seeing it as a great thing. So just know that whatever you are going through right now, I'm going to put that card down, whatever you're going through right now, it's not, I want to say, it's not that it's not going to last that long, but the heaviness, the burden of it is not going to last long. Okay? And to me, there is this new light. And I mean, this card, I'm going to pick it back up. This card has a lot of light in it. It just shoots up from the book. So whatever you have learned, I mean, like I said, it's going to light your future. It's going to light the way for you. So just know that that light at the end of the tunnel is almost here. Okay? So sort of congratulate yourself for making it this far. You don't have too much further to go. All right. Let's move on to number 2. We have here liberation. Liberation is a wonderful, wonderful word. It's another word for freedom, if you will. If you've been wanting freedom, take this as a sign that freedom is coming. And he's standing there with, the angel standing there with the arms wide open, stretched open, kind of like, welcome it. This is actually what you wanted. Don't worry about how it comes to you, or sort of in what shape, if you will. Just know that, hey, it's here. Do what you will with it. Have fun. What also sticks out to me is the eye within the triangle and the circle. It sort of reminds me of like the third eye. So I also feel that on a very intuitive psychic level, that aspect of you, that skill set, if you will, that ability is or has been stripped away. And it may have been blocked for some time, or just, I keep seeing like muddy waters. So it may have just sort of been stuck in some mud, if you will. But now to me, it's I don't know. I don't really know why. Maybe it's, hi Gizmo. Maybe it's you are going through a type of growth spurt. I don't really know. But to me, it's like, no, now is the time for that ability, like I said, that skill set to really be enhanced, to really be developed on a whole new level. And all I want to say to you in regards to that is, don't question it. If you start seeing images in your mind, if you start getting vibes about certain people or situations or whatever, don't question them. Just go with it, because that's actually what strengthens it faster, for that matter. The more you question it, the more you actually hinder it and block it. Now, I mean, if that's really what you want to do, okay, then fine, go for it. If it kind of scares you, there's nothing scary about it, though. I can tell you that, and I've been doing this for years. But to me, it's like, allow either your crazy vivid dreams to become even more crazy and vivid. Allow those dreams to come true. Allow any visions, any thoughts, anything you hear just to come in. Just allow it. Just say, okay, thank you. And then just see what happens. But I feel like this is saying, like, it's that part of you is going to become stronger and stronger anytime now, really, anytime now, especially that spring is, about to start anyway in a few days. But between now and just the spring, the summer, the rest of this year, but it's going to be very liberating, and it's going to help you, I'm hearing, to let go. I don't know exactly what you need to let go of. Maybe you need to let go of control, which is very hard for a lot of people, sometimes myself included. We're all human. But there is this sense of freedom and liberation that is tied to, like, your third eye, your crown chakra, okay, your spidey senses is tied into it. So, okay, I'm also hearing, sort of interrupting myself, I'm also hearing, if there's a class that you want to take on developing your intuition, take this as a sign. Go and do it. Now is the right time to do it, because, like I said, the door's going to be wide open for you, all right? And it won't be as hard as you may think it will be. Just allow whatever to come in, okay? But there's this awesome sense of liberation and freedom that is tied with it. So at the very least, pay attention to your dreams. Okay. I just kind of talked about this. Number 3, moving on to the last card, letting go. Like I said, easier said than done, right? Here, if I turn it, there we go. Now we can see it better. Easier said than done. You have a woman here standing at like, I'll say water's edge, really. But she's on a path. She's on a path. She has her arms up, sort of up to the universe. One a little higher than the other, so I don't want to say it's like she's weighing the scale. It's not so much balance, but at the very least, if I hold it up, I want to angle it so you can see it better. At the very least, though, it's up. Her arms up. She's kind of like, all right, take the burden, take it off my hands. To me, I feel like you need to let go of worry and anxiety. That is actually what I'm hearing. There's a lot of mental, emotional energy with this card. And maybe you are so worried or anxious or just bogged down because you are trying to control a situation or a person. Very well could be the same thing. But you are trying to control either how someone does something, how a situation plays out, or how you receive whatever it is you want to receive. And you can't be doing that. You have to just let go and allow the universe to unfold as it wants to unfold, because that is in your highest and best interest. Do you understand that? So, like, I really want people to understand that really the universe, like, has your back. As humans, we tend to get in the way a lot. and yes, there is free will. And yes, on some levels, we do have control of our lives. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, when we're supposed to have love is when we're going to have love. It's very hard. You can't rush love. You can't make love happen. Let's be serious. Getting into a specific career, that will happen when it's supposed to happen. You can't always force things to happen, because then you're met with a whole lot of setbacks, in case you haven't noticed. But so let go of worry, let go of anxiety, let go of just misery, being negative. Just let go. Easier said than done, I know that, but I feel like this is sort of another lesson, and I know that I've already talked about a lesson with the first card. Maybe if you couldn't decide between 1 and 3, that maybe this is the lesson that you need to learn, that you need to apply to your life, is to let go. You'll find that actually things end up coming around for you faster when you stop stop wanting something so bad. Honestly, if you just actually relax into it and go with the flow. Easier said than done. I know this. But that is a very big message, very strong message. If you need to, keep praying to your angels, guys. Maybe that's what she's doing. Maybe she's just offering it up to whoever she believes in, whatever deity she believes in, or the universe, whatever. Maybe she's just offering it up. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe you need to just write your desires down and then, like, burn them, because that sends it out to the universe. That's a communication out to the universe that, hey, you want to make this happen, and then just let it go. Like, don't think about it anymore. It will happen when you stop thinking about it. That's really it. Okay, so just let go. Okay. As for that, I'm going to end and let go of this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you guys next time. Bye.